So we back. Today we've talked about. Hold on, let me fix this. There we go. I've talked about this a lot with my close friends. And I've usually said this on like videos that I've seen, or just whenever I see somebody discussing topic about today's world. And I've always firmly taken the position, and I still take it, that we live in a world today that is full of opportunity. And because it's full of opportunity, people think that they don't have opportunity because it's being taken up by everybody else. But see, it's a fallacy. Like, we live in a world now where everybody's attention is available. And so everybody is vying for everybody's attention. But the thing about it is, people divvy up their attention to what they really want to see. And so what that means is, while everybody can't be the top 1%, everybody has a lane. And where there's a lane, there's opportunity. There's opportunity to make money. There's opportunity to create a brand. There's opportunity for whatever you need it for. Whether you're just looking for exposure, whether you're looking for money, whether you're looking for a platform to spread a message, or all three, there's opportunity for everybody out here. It's just that people have to ask themselves, what kind of opportunity are you looking for? Are you, like, if you're looking for a money opportunity, are you looking to get rich, or are you looking to be financially stable? Or are you looking for it to be something that can create a separate source of income from what you're already doing? Because those three designations were like, they're going to yield different results of what success looks like. If you're looking to be rich, you're going to need a ton of people to subscribe to your YouTube channel. You're going to need a ton of listeners every week on your podcast. You're going to, like that. If you're looking for financial stability from it, maybe not so, because the average American makes $40,000 a year. You can be stable if something brings you in $40,000 a year. So it's like, is it really that hard to make a podcast or a YouTube channel over the course of a few years that eventually brings in $40,000 a year in passive income? Like, that's feasible. If you're looking for something that's just like adding on to what you're already doing, maybe you're not even looking for that. Maybe you're looking for like $10,000 a year, which is less than $1,000 a month. And that's definitely feasible. Like, with Patreon, with not really YouTube ads, but like if you were to spin that off into a website with merchandise, or like a e-commerce site, or brand deals, like whatever you're looking to make money off of, there's opportunity. And everything that I just said goes for if you're looking for exposure, or if you're looking for a platform, whatever you're looking for. If you're trying to help people in some kind of way, whatever you're looking for, there's a lane. There's definitely a way. You just, in today's day and age, it's just all about being consistent. It's all about understanding that throughout life, no matter what time period you're in, nothing has ever been gifted instantly to the majority of folk. Like, for all the hundreds, even thousands of people that you see on YouTube that have made it big, there are like double, triple, quadruple that amount that just have not. Like, we always look at the examples, and it's so many examples of people doing well, and it's like we always look and we're like, oh, we must be losers. And it's like, no, like you're just in the majority. Like, you do know that these people are exceptions to the rule, right? Like that's successful people, like highly successful people are an exception to the general rule. They're not the majority. They're not the generality. And that rant goes for the comparison rant, which is for another time. But yeah, man, I got this idea from a poll, and they were saying, like, do you think it's easier or harder to blow up or to make money in music today? And I said astronomically easier. I was like, astronomically, like you can record everything out of your bedroom. You can promote everything on your phone. Everybody can learn how to mix and master. Like you don't have to sit up all night and have you and a whole bunch of your friends printing out CDs and, buying up a whole bunch of covers, burning a whole bunch of CDs and slapping the covers on them and going to local, music shops and handing them out and telling them, yeah, put my record here, or going to the corner store and be like, put my record up, you know what I'm saying, for like a set amount of money. Like, you don't have to do stuff like that. You don't have to, like, in order for people to hear you, you don't have to necessarily go out to clubs and to venues and live perform and be the one to book those live performances or try to open up for somebody else or go to open mic, because it's like the internet, man. Like you can post some stuff on YouTube or on your own website, or you can make music videos because everybody has a camera. You can even do it off iPhones. There are plenty of people that do it off iPhones now. And it's like, you can build a brand. And it's like, there's so much money out there that people think that you have to have millions to be successful. And it's like, especially when you're independent, that's just not true. If you have 1,000 people that buy $10 albums every time you drop, you make 10,000 every time you drop. And that might not be, net profit, but even still, like, just the fact that 1,000 people will gross you $10,000 of one drop of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's feasible. Is that not feasible? Like, you can get 1,000 people to go purchase something, or like, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. And it's like, there are so many people in the world that have money, that make a decent living, that are above average, and no one knows who they are. They're regular, everyday people. And I think that, especially in this generation, we get so caught up in looking at the fame and the notoriety that we just don't stop to think, what's most important? Like, is it most important to be financially stable, financially independent, to own all of your stuff? Like, or is it more important to have a whole bunch of people that know you? Like what means more to you? And it's like, if your only goal is to live a good life and, to do it on your own terms, it's more than feasible today, man. It may take you 10, 15 years of grinding, but the thing about it is that's always been the case in human history. It has always been the case. Majority of men, especially, and I'm using men because men have historically made the most, especially in America. Men historically don't start hitting their stride financially until around the age of 35 to 40. And that's historically been the case. Like, that's not just today. That's historically been the case. It's just like, your 20s are a time where you're learning and you're trying things out and you're building. And if you take your 20s to do that, most of the time you start to see the seeds sprout once you hit 30s, 40s. And then, like, you're really into it once you hit mid 40s, early 50s. That's like, life is a long game if you can make it that long. Not everybody gets the early success. And everybody that does get the early success, we never hear about how many of them flame out later. Why do you think that is? Because no one cares about them. They're hot for the moment. Like, how many people are hot for the moment? You have no clue where they are anymore. It just happens. Like, that's how the world goes, bro. Especially in like a capitalist country like we live in America, a free market system. Like, that's how things go. Some people get lucky. There is a such thing as luck. Luck does exist, but your success doesn't have to be luck based. You know, like me, of course it's going to take some luck for my podcast and for my YouTube to go. Like, I'm going to need a favorable push by the algorithm, whether I'm promoting it on social media or whether it's the YouTube algorithm. Of course, I'm going to need to get lucky somewhere. But when the preparation is there and when the catalog is there and when people see the content, they're going to know, okay, this guy's been really putting in the work for X amount of time. Like, he kind of deserves this luck. Like, this ain't just luck. This is just prep. You know what I mean? Like, this is just prep. And I think as long as we understand that, as long as we strive for that, then we can take advantage of all the opportunity that's out there for sure. But, yeah, that's just my little rant for today. Thank y'all for watching. If you're on YouTube, you can get the audio version of this 2 days early if you go to the links down below. And if you're on the audio version, if you want to see the video version, check out the episode description. You'll see the YouTube link in there, and you can follow it so that you can get the video version. They come out on Fridays. But thank you guys. It's been your boy T. See y'all next one. Peace.